Hello ZoobaStars. Today we will talk about all Zooba mysteries we have found so far. So how did all of this start? I really enjoyed playing Zooba and I love to find small details and mysteries in online games. That's why I started looking for them in Zooba as well. And this is the first video ever about Zooba mysteries. Before the update you could see Donna in the mid-house. Have you ever noticed this before? Earl could be seen in the restaurant before the update too. Now look what I found. Here we can see a goat and an elephant. Just a short break here, it was a mistake of me saying it's a goat. It clearly is a giraffe, so don't mind this mistake. Maybe we get this two new characters in the future? Comment what you think. Around 1 week later I uploaded episode 2 of Zooba Mysteries with the title, Dinosaurs in Zooba. Let's see what it was all about. Hello ZoobaStars and welcome to another episode of Mysteries in Zooba. Today I'm going to show you some mysterious stuff you maybe didn't notice. Have you seen all the dinosaurs in the museum already? You can see 3 different dinosaurs on the shelves. Above them there is another poster of a big dinosaur which can also be seen in the other museum room. This could be a coincidence because it's normal to have dinosaurs in museums, but in the other room we also see posters and fossils with Larry and Lizzie, so that means the dinosaurs have a hidden meaning. When you go further south in the room you can see in the lower corner a comet and a volcano. Outside the building you also see a poster which looks like a comet flying towards the Earth. Do you think dinosaurs will be added to the game, or is this normal museum stuff? I think the comet and volcano could be a new game mode. Maybe where asteroids hit the ground on different spots, like in Brawl Stars in some showdown maps maybe. Or a new volcano game mode where we have to escape from lava coming from a volcano. What do you think, are those new characters or a new game mode? Or do you think this has nothing to do with in-game content? Comment below. Part 3 of Zooba Mysteries was about an aquarium. It was one of my favorite ones to do. Let's take a look at it. You probably noticed that there are 3 spots for statues on the map. The first one is next to the middle house. The second one is located in the middle of the map. And the third one is to the left side of the igloo. At the first place you can see a statue of a big frog. This was seen from the beginning in Zooba already. At the second place you can see a statue of a dolphin. It looks like Finn's brother or sister maybe. At the third place you can see the whole Zooba map. But have you noticed the 2 spots which don't show in the in-game map? The first spot is on top of the map, next to the museum. You can see some white particles on it. In game you don't see it. But when you get close to the wall you can see a poster with a fish on it. Keep that in your head, you will see the fish again. The second spot you can't find in game is in the ice environment, at the bottom. You can again see the poster of the fish here. Will there maybe be an aquarium spot next to the museum or next to the igloo? What do you think? Part 4 of Zooba Mysteries was one of the best parts ever. It has gained over 40,000 views and is my most watched video ever. Thanks for that. Let's see it. Hello ZoobaStars, you wanted another part of Zooba Mysteries, so here we are with part 4. I have found something very interesting in the museum again. It's in the room in the corner of the museum. When you get there you will find a big statue of a creature which looks like a yeti or a bear. You can see it has big claws and dangerous tooth in his mouth. There are also arrows from the bow stuck in his fur. What could this be? Is it another new character coming to the zoo? Or is this a hint for a new boss mode where a team has to fight against a boss? Or it's simply a statue without meaning? What do you think? Comment below if you think something cool will come to Zooba in the future updates. In the midhouse we can see a statue of a normal bear serving as a coffee machine. My theory is that we will get a bear character in the near future. This will be a strong and fast animal with big damage and much health points. In the Zooba cast we could also see some of the development concepts. Here we could see an ice cave which looks like the cave of the creature from the museum. I think it would be cool if we had a boss mode where a team of up to 10 people has to fight a boss in the zoo or in this cave. This would be epic. The octopus mystery was uploaded on September 14th. Hello ZoobaStars and welcome to another episode of Zooba Mysteries. Today we talk about the octopus which you can see in the midhouse. As you can see in the middle between all the teddy bears there is a stuffed animal looking like an octopus. The octopus is next to a crocodile, a giraffe, a panda, a shark, and a monkey toy. Almost all of them are in the game right now. Only the octopus and monkey are not in the game right now. Do you think those two animals will come to the zoo as well? The Zooba team also posted this fan arts a week ago on their official Instagram account. We can clearly see animals which we have in the zoo right now and obviously some new ones which we don't have. I think we will get a lot of new animals next year. And one more thing about the midhouse. What is this small poster over there? Right now I can't think of anything. Maybe you have an idea what this could be? You can discuss it with me in the comment section and I will drop a video on it really soon. The 6th episode with the moose antlers mystery was uploaded on September 20th. Maybe some of you have noticed antlers hanging on the walls at different spots in the zoo. The first one you can find in the cafe restaurant next to the jungle. Right beside it there is the Pizza Hut where you can find a pair of antlers as well. Last but not least when we go to the museum. In the last room you can find gigantic antlers hanging on the wall. Underneath you find wall paintings where humans or some kind of aliens shoot at the moose or deer. What I find interesting is that the head of the animals are similar to the characters in the zoo. This leads to my prediction that a moose animal will be added to the game probably this year but rather next year. A moose would fit perfectly as a December animal with a Christmas theme. What do you think? Part 7, the Black Panther mystery was also a really nice one to make. Let's take a look. With the help of Yassine El Ibrahimi we found 3 statues of an animal. The first one is in the Pizza Hut in the right corner. It's hard to see but when you see it looks somewhat like a tiger or lion. The second statue is on a small island next to the middle bridge. You can see the same statue here also covered a bit. The exact same statue can also be found in the jungle next to the rock. I think it's a black panther or a mountain lion. It could be either the sister or brother of Duke and Jade. It would make perfect sense. What do you think about this? The next episode was about the monkey mystery. The monkey mystery. There were a lot of comments under my video that it would be amazing to have a monkey character in Zooba. Danger Cherry wanted to have a monkey who can catch enemies with the tail. The best noob ever wanted the monkey char to climb and hide in trees. Cosmical Plays wants a monkey char named Munkin with a crazy scientist skin. And also a game mode called Capture the Flag. And here's what I found about a monkey character. When you go to the forest there is a stone pillar with a monkey head on it. It's a small head. When you go further you can see another stone pillar without a head, covered in grass and leaves. Right in front of the cave entrance there is another stone monkey head. You can see it on the ground, also covered in grass. The third monkey head is from wood. You can see it in the museum. It is in the upper right corner on the wall. So there is definitely something going on with a monkey character. Do you think we will get a monkey this year or is it just coincidence? In episode 9 we talked about a possible new weapon coming to the zoo. Let's take a closer look in the museum. So here we see our first weapon. The bow and arrows. You can see 4 bows and 6 arrows in total. On the wall you can also see some posters. The right poster shows 2 people shooting a bow. There is also something written there, but it seems to be a different language and different letters that we use. The left poster shows a spear. The spear seems to be under fire or electricity. There is also a word written under it. What is written there? Do you have an idea? When we go to the other room in the museum, we can see 3 weapons laying on the stone table. From the left to the right we see a bow with 2 arrows, a spear, and an axe. The bow and the spear definitely look like the old version of the weapons we have in game right now. The weapon to the right is an axe we don't have in game yet. Maybe it will be an axe that we can throw and it comes back like a boomerang. Or an axe which we can swing in 360 degrees and it will hit all enemies around us. What do you think about this? Is this a new weapon or just decoration like it's normal in a museum? Tell me below. In episode 10 we talked about the snake mystery. I liked that one personally. You won't believe what I found this time. So just recently on Zooba's official Discord there was a new bot. And as you could see, the bot was changing his status around every minute. The first quote says, "The zookeeper Zoe does a great job, I have to say." Well, nothing unusual about this one. The next one says, "Plus the zookeeper's kinda sus." Well, what's wrong with that one, right? But now the last one. I once saw a long green creature in the zoo. So what could this be? So let's see, which animal could this be? A long green creature, well, Donna is a crocodile and green. Snakes on the other hand can also be long and green. This leads us to the conclusion that it is either Donna or a new snake character. This is obviously no proof of a snake. So we will take a closer look at one of our old loading screens. During the Easter event this was the official loading screen we had. So we see Skippy, Finn and Bruce happily jumping around in the forest with Easter eggs. But what if we zoom in behind Finn? Let's do this real quick. What is that? Doesn't this look like a snake? With glowing yellow eyes and already snapping onto something? You can see the open mouth. It seems like it's hiding behind wood. Let's compare it to a picture of a real snake. Well, it obviously looks similar to me. What do you think about all this? Will we get this character? The Toucan Mystery was the 11th episode of Zooba Mysteries. Now let's get back to the interesting part. Some of you have told me long ago that they saw a toucan picture in the mid-house, like David Daniel. Also Pepper Plays commented. I have a mystery for you to solve, if you haven't noticed. Did you know there's a picture of a toucan? If you haven't, please investigate it. In order to see the toucan picture, you have to go to the mid-house. Now you have to take a closer look at the wall in the left corner. You can see a small picture of a bird, which is looking like a toucan. If this toucan is a possible new character, I think some new weapon mechanics would be very nice. I would like if the toucan would have a spear, a bow, and a bomb. Part 12 was a special edition because it was Halloween and we got a nice octopus theme in Zooba. Also one of my viewers, Nico Dente, commented several times that he found more evidence for the octopus. He comments, you still didn't do the Zooba mysteries of octopus tentacles in House 3 on top of fridge. So let's take a look at that. When we go in House 3 and zoom into the top corner, we really see tentacles hanging down from a barrel. Also we see a shark's body there. So we definitely know that there is evidence for an octopus in the zoo now. Note, this was before the update. Now let's take a closer look at the Zooba Halloween announcement trailer posted on Facebook. Let's watch it again, and watch the background. We see 6 massive and big, purple tentacles spinning around. Also notice how the guards have tentacle hats on their head. We also see the big eye on top of the haunted house and on front of the guard's hat. Let's take a closer look at the Midhouse after the Zooba Halloween update. First of all, it looks so spooky and scary, like a haunted house. The first thing you notice are the 5 green tentacles which damaged the interior. When you step outside the house you can also see the roof of the house. We can see where the tentacles end. It's kinda spooky, isn't it? So what can we say? We saw the octopus as stuffed animal. Tentacles on top of a barrel in the top house. Now we see big spinning tentacles on the loading screen. Tentacle heads on the guards in the zoo. And also green tentacles damaging the Midhouse. I personally think that we will see an octopus character in the zoo very soon. It could also be a boss character in an upcoming game mode, which would be fantastic. Considering now all the evidence is so obvious and makes total sense now. What do you guys think? Is it a new character or a boss mode? Tell me in the comment section. On November 7th I posted part 13, the elephant mystery. Now let's get back to the elephant mystery. As you all know, I already did a lot of mystery videos and we found out that before Donna was released there were crocodile masks or stuffed crocodiles in the Midhouse. Also before Earl was released we could already see a crab in the restaurant in the glass and water container. Now we will take a closer look where we can see an elephant. First we will go to the savannah, to the southern bridge. Here we can see 2 statues, one of them is an elephant. With tusks, and a big body. When we go to the north hidden between rocks and trees, we can see another elephant statue. This one is bigger. And it has massive ears and tusks. More evidence for the elephant character is the Zooba voting in August. The community could choose which character should be released in the future. We could vote one of 3 animals. The bat, the beaver, or the elephant. In detail the Zooba team wrote. ZoobaStars, how about choosing what character you want to see added to Zooba? Smiling face with heart eyes. What? You're letting us choose a new character? Yup. That's exactly what we're going to do. We already had a few ideas in mind, but it would be nice to let you vote for which one should come first. The winning character will be added to the zoo in a later patch since it will take some time to design and implement the new character. Now read that carefully. It would be nice to let you vote for which one should come first. Which one should come first? That means that all 3 of them will be added to the zoo in the future. You can find more evidence and mysteries on the graveyards in the new lobby background. Casper commented and said that he saw something looking like a hand of a monkey on one of the graveyards. We will take a closer look at that now. So this is the new lobby background. We can see a lot of graveyard stones with some footprints on them. Casper was talking about the left one, he means this one. Does this look like the hand of a monkey or is this something else? What do you think? When we take a closer look at the graveyards to the right we can see 2 letters YY. Is it also a footprint of a bird or just the initials of someone's name? Now look at the 3rd graveyard. This footprint looks like it's from a bigger animal. If we search for a footprint of an elephant we find this. They are looking quite similar, don't you think? What do you think about an elephant character? Would you like it or do you think an elephant isn't that good in a zoo? Comment below what you think. Part 14 was also a special episode, because for the first time ever we could get a better insight on how Zooba really started. Today's little mystery is the old Zooba prototype. So yesterday Zooba released their newest podcast where they talked about future updates and the new animal treats. And also showed some old footage of the Zooba prototype. And look at that. The first ever Zooba gameplay before it was released and worked on. You can see that it's a tiger with which you could run around. You also had 3 weapons, a special attack and 2 slots with some kind of power drinks. In the top left corner you could see how many animals, or in this case beasts, were alive. And also how many you have killed. You can also see that the tiger spits something like fire and damages the enemies. That's so interesting to see how far Zooba has come. What is your opinion? Do you like Zooba as it is right now, or would you want this old version? Tell me below. Part 15 was the egg mystery. First we will go to the egg statue near the museum. When we get near it we see a massive egg in a nest. It also has some patches on it. But this is not the only one. If we go into the first room of the museum, we can see another nest. In this one we see 3 smaller eggs. And also the patches are blue. One thing that is very strange is that they are located near the dinosaur skeletons. Are the eggs maybe connected to the dinosaur mystery? What do you think? The bigger egg outside the museum is in the game since the release, which actually could be a hint for flying characters or a bird character back then. I think the eggs symbolized the eggs from an eagle, and as you know we got an eagle character, Steve. And I also think that we will get more bird characters in the future. In part 16 we reacted to Pepper Plays playing the old Zooba map, very interesting. We will react to Pepper Plays newest video about the oldest version of Zooba. Now let's see. Look at that, this was the first ever tutorial in Zooba. It looks so different, look at the buttons and weapon slots. The color isn't that saturated, but it's still looking cool. Oh my god, even the guards could use emojis back then, but why are they running on the spot? Seems like they like the Bruce and Finn emote the most. Now let's see some in-game battles. Wow, look at that, the water and grass are so much different than right now. Also we see some picnic spots in the grass. The guards are running really fast. And the stone paths look completely different than right now. We see green and orange bushes mixed up, and also more trees on the sideways than we have right now. Also the map icon is on the left side of the screen, and the emoji buttons are more to the top. The medikit button also is looking way different. Which one do you like more, the old or new one? And look at that old bridge, this looks so cool. Also the other white bridge looking luxury and clean, I would love that bridge in today's version. Oh my god, and look at that elephant fountain, it's not a dolphin, it's a big massive elephant we see as statue, this is honestly amazing. Also the midhouse is looking way different, this is so old school, I really like it. After winning the game, we could see how long the match was, also the coins were much higher and the crates looked different, just amazing. The animations are also looking older, and the prizes are better. And look at that old background and menu, it was possible to try out characters before unlocking them, which is just awesome. Episode 17 was the latest part of Zooba Mysteries. We will end this year with 17 episodes of Zooba Mysteries. Hopefully we will get more in the future. So some days ago I was browsing Facebook and I saw this crazy clip of Zooba. Let's watch it first. This looks similar to Zooba but it's way different. Look at those trees and background. Also the spinning weapons looks nice. And the animals are tiny. Nyx is so fast, oh my god. That looks funny. And it's easier to kill the enemies. Is this how Zooba will look like in the year 2021? Certainly not, this is just a playable advertising to attract new players. So new players who don't know Zooba yet can join us and have fun. I really like it. If you're still here after almost 25 minutes, I just want to say thank you. I wish you all a happy new year and hopefully it will be an amazing year for all of us. Thanks for supporting me, it makes me happy to create Zooba content for you. I will try to do even better content in 2021, so stay tuned and enjoy. All the best to all of you.